Metal Resolutions 2025. Stay tuned.
This damnation is the beast of God's creation.
What's happening, Googans? Hope everyone's been having a good week. Been having a good holiday. Fucking hope everyone had a good Christmas, Xmas, whatever the fuck you want to call it. They're still actually celebrating it. Holidays, other parts of the world still doing it. Here in the States, though, for some goddamn reason, you build up all this bullshit for one motherfucking day. Then we just forget about it. But, anyways, fucking pull up a chair, pop a squat, man. And the fucking title, resolutions. Actually, I don't got any fucking resolutions. Except for, not to, use less, media and more physical media. Got a fucking, Samuel Smith's Oatmeal Stout here for tonight. It's a special occasion because the holidays, so I got something a little fancy. One of my favorite stouts. The old fucking, my Guinness mug. So cheers, man. Fucking grab your favorite drink. Bring up a chair, like I said. But yeah, resolutions. I don't do them because I think it's kind of stupid. You're setting yourself up for failure. That's just my opinion. I mean, it's good to have goals and shit, but here in the States, man, January is a shitty time to start anything. The fucking holiday season's over. When you start, holiday season's over. Nothing to look forward to. You're fucking broke. It's dead of fucking winter. I mean, you're setting yourself up for failure. It's a really kind of a gloomy, depressing time to try any fucking resolution. So mine for this year is to enjoy more physical media. Listen to stuff less online, you know what I mean, other than what people recommend. And check out shit on my own. Same thing goes for movies, less streaming on, stuff like that. I get when money's tight and shit. But try to, fuck it, I'll go to a library, get DVDs, fucking pull up more of my collection. That's something I need to work on, so that's my resolution. Cheers. Alright. Real quick, one of my fucking jamming tonight. This is gonna, I got a bit of a lot to go through tonight, because I want to do a list of, stuff that I've really, everyone does their top 25 records of the year. I don't do that. I go by what I bought or purchased, old, new. It doesn't matter what the fucking year. It's what I've listened to or picked up this year, and it doesn't have to be new. So right now, I'm spinning fucking Beat Steel Warlust, Blood and Valor. Dude, this fucking record rips. I'm a big fan of like Aussie metal, and for years I only had a bootleg of the first record. Now when I went to the Dead by Dog Fest and to the studio party or whatever the fuck, I was like, I actually had my heart set on this. I saw it in the catalog, but I was like, you know what? It's gonna be more special. I'm gonna go get it from the fucking store, man, because this is an actual Hell's Headbangers pressing of it. It's fucking awesome. But that's what I'm spinning tonight, and this is one of my top things that I picked up this year, and I really love it. It comes with a fucking poster. They're sold out of these now, man. I'm glad I fucking snagged one when I had the chance. I've had many chances to get it, but that was a perfect one. But before I get into all these fucking things, because there's a lot to go through, first and foremost, last week's band at the end, what was that? It's a little band called Avski. They're Swedish black metal. They're from Sweden. I don't really know a whole lot about these guys, but I've had this fucking record for a long, long fucking time. This is Mass Destruction, and it's just some really raw, angry, pissed off, groovy sounding black metal. I guess I've turned this on to a few people, prior, and they said it reminded them a bit of like a Kraft, another band from Sweden, well fucking known. You can find Kraft anywhere. Hell's Headbangers. You might even be able to find an AFSCII on Hell's Headbangers. I mean, if you liked it, go check it out. Fucking go to Metal Archives, learn more about this band, and fucking go to the Bandcamp, see if you can find it on. If you want to just give it a spin, I'm sure you can find it on YouTube. But I'm sure you might be able to find this in some. You might be able to. I actually got this from Morgan Records a long time ago. I still think there might be some of these left. Very possible. Don't count on it, bro. But yeah, if you liked it, fucking some wicked fucking black metal, man. AFSCII. But yeah. First and foremost, let's go over some of the shit that I picked up this year. Let me take another sip, though, man. Alright. I'm gonna try to be quick on this because there's a lot. And I might be missing some shit, man. I picked up a lot of shit this year. I acquired a lot of metal. And normally, I'm pretty modest when it comes to what I buy and stuff. I mean, I don't buy something because it looks cool. Usually, I mean, it's not always the case. I have to, someone has to recommend it, something I read about, something someone mentions, I give it a listen. Like I said, I still try not to listen to too much on, YouTube or anything. I usually like to listen to a track, something here and there, and then take, I don't like to have too much. It fucking ruins the experience, because this stuff is still it's a very personal experience, for me. But, Exorcist, man, I was able to get this 7-inch. Really happy about that. It's the only thing I got from them, but I think I went on Headsplit Records, and I was looking for the Wormbolt EP, which actually I acquired that, but I saw this, and they didn't have it was actually sold out, and I didn't know it, and I was like, I really fucking want that, and the reason why is it's just everything about it just looked fucking badass. And like I said, it's not all about looks, but I heard some of this before prior, and the big selling point for me is Gene Palubicki, Perdition Temple and Angel Corpse. He sang on this, does vocals, so that was I was sold on that. I listened to a couple tracks, and it's fucking killer. It's old school 80s Morbid Angel, and I mean more like pre fucking Altars era. So it has that vibe, but with a bit of Angel Corpse influence. So think of Abominations type of sound, with those kind of rawer blast beats that aren't as fast. It has that early Morbid Angel sound from when they first started, mixed with Angel Corpse, and the solos are just insane. I recommend, if you can get any of their other stuff, do it. It's something on my list in the future to get more of. Is this more of this band? But they're actually seems like their albums are really hard to acquire at this point. They're really hard to find. But I am so proud of this. So yeah, one track. One thing, not track, whatever the fuck. And Piety, speaking of Gene Palubicki, this was not on purpose, but this was his first band, and this was done with Anton Coates of Diabolic, man. And if you ask me, this thing's fucking great. You could still get this on Hell's Headbangers. I got it from Hell's Headbangers. They're the ones that put it out. But fucking Despondent Ecstasies, man. Get this. If you guys if you want some free fucking Diabolic and Angel Corpse, and that's what it is. I mean, it sounds it's raw as fuck, but this sounds like Diabolic before it even started. It's almost like when him and Antar and Gene split ways. Antar didn't go on to, it wasn't 5-6 years later until Diabolic formed, and it's almost like they took that sound from this. I could be wrong, but I think it's coincidental. It sounds a lot like Diabolic. Badass. So I love this. It's something I was able to acquire this year. Early on, there's a lot of shit here to go through. Of course, I just acquired this just a few weeks back. This is that Wormbolt Glorification split. I just did a video on this. I don't think I need to say much more, but it fucking rips. This is in the Black and Death stuff that I really like, man. My kind of style. Really insane, really crazy, over the fucking top. If you like sadistic execution, mixed with a little bit of fucking Angel Corpse. I mean, it's in that kind of. It's fucking bombastic and insane. Lots of crazy fucking solos. Same thing goes for their EP. I picked that up earlier this year. Here's one. I really enjoyed this. This is I think you can still get it off of. This is one of the Fomorian releases. It was one of the earlier Fomorian releases of this year. I think this came out fucking January, but either or, I picked it up. This is Inebriated Winds, man. This is fucking Maddox Deep Shadows. He's got a channel, check it out. But this is his fucking black metal project, and I believe Lee from Warhammer 666 did the fucking drums on this, man. This thing's insane. I love it. This was one of my favorite fucking releases this year. So, Inebriated Winds, his fucking debut demo, man. Go back in the Fomorian catalog, man. Fucking check it out. This was one of my favorite fucking things I picked up. Just raw, insane black metal. I swear, it's like if you had a fucking hangover, like this is what you'd want to play after, like with a raw fucking hangover. All right. Trying to be quick about all these. There's a lot to go through here. A real fucking stack. This is just Warhammer 666. The fucking I believe this is the Battalion's demo on CD, but I got it on cassette too, man. This one I really enjoyed. Maddox, Deep Shadows of Inebriated Winds, also fucking, he did a cameo on this. Really enjoyed it. I got the cassette. This is one of my favorites. Also, I believe, you know what, I think this might have only been, I don't know if this was, can't remember. Lee puts out a lot of shit, like, which is incredible. This might have been off the Bandcamp. I can't say, I don't remember if I got it off Fomorian or his Bandcamp, but he's putting shit out still, man. He just put out a couple other fucking EPs I haven't even had a chance to check out. I think he put out like a double EP on his Bandcamp, so fucking yeah, man. You find that, go give it a listen on Bandcamp. Warhammer 666, fucking true Australian black metal demo. Diabolic. I've been meaning to pick this one up for a while. This one's been available through Hell's Headbangers for quite a while, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna snag me one of these. It's their newest release, Mausoleum of the Unholy Ghost. And I mentioned before too, another member of the band actually put out something else that was my favorite release. I'll go over that here in a second. But yeah, fucking Diabolic. If you know anything about Diabolic, this album kicks ass. I'm surprised it doesn't get more more fucking love. You know, I love it. I think it's insane. Fucking great. We got another one here. You know, this is ironic, but I'm not just putting this out there because I had a small fucking portion of it. I did a tiny little cameo on this, along with Revik of Mordred fucking Red, man. I was very proud to do that. But aside from that, this fucking Warhammer 666 EP fucking blew me away. So I didn't even hear the last track is the one that I play on, but this one is probably my favorite Warhammer 666 I've fucking had the pleasure of hearing. But yeah, check out, this is his newest EP, Hate Crimes. This just came out. This is like a later year release on Fomorian, so fucking worth checking out if there's any more, you know. Again, Chaos Inception. I picked this as this came out actually on my fucking birthday, man, Valentine's Day, which is crazy. But I acquired this much later. My buddy DFK, aka Dan Klein, my drummer of Ghoulish Grin, he fucking he turned me onto this, and I was like, oh shit, man. And I didn't realize that some of the guys are also part of the band Flesh Ties from Alabama, same fucking state, same area, man. Fucking, this is death metal that I like, man. It's that fucking Morbid Angel Corpse type stuff, the stuff that I'm doing with Ghoulish Grin. So I really enjoyed this, and that Mausoleum of the Holy Ghost I just showed you a little bit ago, that Diabolic record, guitar player fucking plays on it. So this definitely has that vibes too, man. Fucking insane. And yeah, here's a fucking another one. Little band called this is a French band, also on what was it, Invictus Productions. They put out some killer stuff. Baneful Storm. This came out in 2017, but I finally couldn't find I knew about this for a while, but I couldn't find a fucking copy of it. And finally, Hell's Headbangers had one in stock. I snagged that motherfucker up, man, as fast as I could. So this is a throwback to 80s Morbid Angel. I mean, Altars of Madness and Abominations demo, that style, kind of like the Hexorcist or Hexorcist, kind of like them a little bit, but different. This almost sounds like a copycat of direct something off of Altar. Like if Altars of Madness had like some hidden tracks, this kind of has that vibe. Also, a little Angel Corpse in there. A few. I think I did a little small review on this a while back ago. Um, One of the songs sounds identical to something off of Exterminate from Angel Corpse. I forgot which track it was, but Baneful Storm. This is fucking killer. I still enjoy this. Check it out, man. Fucking uh, go on Bandcamp. Go on fucking YouTube. If you can't find it. Invocations. Baneful Storm Invocations. So yeah, fucking rips, man. So I think I got man. I still got a few more to go through here. Y'all getting bored yet? Shit, I think my vinyl is already done for. What are we on here? 16 motherfucking minutes. Shit. I already told you about the Wormvold. That was one I acquired. This EP fucking blew me away, man. Absolutely blew me away. Really impressed by this band. Another one. This is so we're speaking of Wormvold. Let's go on to Spear Siege. This was another one of my favorite things that I acquired this year. This is their debut demo. I think they're working on an EP. They've been playing shows like crazy, man. This is like just like Angel Corpse, old school Angel Corpse, man. This shit is right up my alley. If you like extreme black and death metal, check this out, man. Yeah, Spear Siege, man, definitely. Another this one I acquired from the Dead by Dog Fest from the man himself, from Mortuary Ghoul. I really love this record, man. This thing, any Mortician fan, we're not getting any new Mortician anytime soon. We haven't in fucking, what, 20 goddamn years, man. It's been like 20 years. You want to hear something refreshing? Fucking check out Mortuary Ghoul. It's like in the style Mortician, man. So this is some kick-ass stuff. That's another one of my favorite fucking things that I acquired. This band, Attic, knew about these guys for a long, long time. It took me a while to get around to picking this up, and I'm so fucking glad I did, man. Do not regret this fucking release. This is I got the new one, but actually I think between the 3 records that they got, the Merciful Fate black metal sound, this one just hits home. And I had the pleasure of seeing them at the Dead by Dog Fest in Ohio this past summer. And I met the band, they signed it, man. This album really, really hits hard for me. Sanctimonious, yeah, that's something I really enjoy. I know they get a lot of flack, but it's a 50-50 chance you're either going to like them or you're going to fucking hate them. And here's another one, man. Fucking another Invictus Productions out of Ireland. This is a Omega Vortex Pius Levis split, and I think I acquired this through Head Split Records, man. So when I was saying I wanted that Hexorcist, they didn't have it. The dude, really cool dude, I think his name was Dylan. He's like, hey man, I don't have the Hexorcist in stock. Because I got the Wormvold. This is what I saw. I saw the Omega Vortex and the Pius Levis, and I remember, shout out to El Necron, man. He was talking about this band, Omega Vortex, and how crazy they were. So I checked them out. I was like, oh man, this is that crazy, bombastic, technical, raw black death metal that I like. And then the Pius Levis is also, they're in the old school vein, doing the possessed type of really morbid angel, that speedy fucking stuff from the 80s black and death that I like. So yeah, I really like this as a fucking split. You can get this. I don't even remember the fucking name of the goddamn split. I always tell y'all that I'm bad with names, especially this stuff that I just acquired. Yeah, it's Mega Vortex Pius Levis. From the Void Comes Paranormal Death. That's a really cool fucking name for a split. So check that out. Omega Vortex has a new release out as well, and Pius Levis, I believe either either it's out or it's coming out soon. They got a new record coming out. So excited about both of those. I still need to. That's shit I gotta acquire too. That was definitely on a list that stuff that I would like to get. But it all takes fucking time, man. Money, all that shit. But actually, like I said, for me, this is usually a lot of stuff to acquire. I actually have more stuff. I'd be here all fucking night talking about this shit. You know, fucking everyone's doing theirs. I didn't do one last year because it's not really my thing. I don't have favorite albums of 2025 released. It's just not my thing. But I have stuff that I acquire. And if something happened to come out this year that, like the fucking, what the fuck was the name of the Chaos Inception band. See, that was new that came out this year. Okay, that's a 2025 release technically. Came out on my birthday, but yeah. Sadistic Intent. Now you're thinking, well, you fucking posted, you didn't already have that? No, I did not. I only had a burn version of this. Because this, for years, was always really hard to fucking find. I also got a CD, an actual CD version of this. But this shit for years was fucking hard as fuck to find. So I had a burn CD from, actually my buddy Black Metal Jim. I've known about Sadistic Intent since fucking early 2000s, man. But like I said, their shit was, for years, so hard to acquire a physical fucking copy because they just, I don't know, for whatever reason. And when a few would pop up, they'd be fucking sold out. And I was really proud to get this. And I think I got a compilation of this one and another one, a few comps, on one CD from Hell's Headbangers. So if you pick one of these up, if you don't have it, and do it. This is some of my favorite fucking death metal. Bay Cortez's vocals is a huge influence on my Ghoulish Grin. I mean, I can't fucking nail how he does it, but I actually like Bay's vocals better than fucking David Vincent off the Altars of Madness era. I think his are just fucking evil and crazy as fuck. But yeah, it's one thing of many my favorite things that I've acquired. Yeah, what's my fucking beer, man? Here it is. What are some of the things you guys may have picked up that you enjoyed this year? Let me know, throw it in the comments. I'd like to find out, so, but yeah, that's the shit. That's my kind of this is going to be my end year, video for all you guys, and thanks, and all the new subs that came on this year, and all the people that have stuck with it, man. I know I say it, but it does mean a lot. So, fucking cheers, man. I hope you all have a fucking happy motherfucking new year. I mean that. And what are some of your guys' resolutions or retributions? if so, man, let me know. Like I said, I don't really have any fucking resolution other than try to absorb more physical media rather than the streaming stuff, which is impossible to do completely. I'm saying do more of it, because in this time and age, let's fucking face it, you can't, if you're not gonna embrace some of this technology, you might as well be live like the goddamn Amish, and a fucking hermit. Nobody cannot make it in this world, especially if you're a fucking musician, and not use this shit as a tool or in any way to communicate. You can't do it. I mean, I thought I could, and you know what? If I did, I wouldn't be here now. My Ghoulish Grin fucking demo, I would never got released. If I tried to do things like I did 10 years ago, which I fucking regret. And all those cult black metal guys, they're all full of shit. Bunch of fucking hypocrites, man. Not to say their music isn't any good, but they're a bunch of goddamn liars. So, but yeah, that's my little fucking rant about that. I do have something I'm going to try to. I told you all I've been working shit behind the scenes with with something really heavy, because I'm still waiting. I gotta wait until Dan could get the drums recorded so I could start working on the Ghoulish Grin record. It's just pretty much it's on him right now at this point. So I don't know when it's gonna be done. It is something in work in progress. But in the meantime, I've been working on something else, and I'm gonna try to give you guys a little taste of that sometime soon. But yeah, until next time, thanks for watching. Stay tuned.